Good evening, you're now with me, Handy Group for TVS Nightline, and here are the headlines for tonight. Over 800,000 Sarawak'S will receive SKAS assistance disbursed via SP Global in phases starting today. SEDC's REMBUS hydrogen plant advances Sarawak's low-carbon transport and Malaysia's 2050 net zero goal. On global affairs, a Delta jet with 80 aboard crash lands in Toronto, flips upside down, 18 injured, no fatalities. More than 880,000 Sarawak'S are eligible to receive assistance under the Sarawak Basic Necessities Contribution SKAS initiative, which will be disbursed through SP Global in phases starting today. Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Johari Tun Openg, stated that the Sarawak government has allocated 460 million ringgit for this initiative.
According to him, digital transactions are being utilized to facilitate the purchase of essential goods through an e-wallet.
Walaupun kocek kosong, ini minggu tu nak beli apa lagi? Kocek dah kosong. Tapi kini tu kerjaan bantu, minat kita ambil tu aja. Ambil tu, download SP. Ketek-ketek barang datang. Ambil tu, masuk SP, ketek-ketek-ketek keluar orang makan. Jadi cara kita kini tu menggunakan teknologi. Silalah kita bukan bersusun, nunggu. Tapi kita guna teknologi. Ya, sebab kini tu, saya mula-mula jadi ketua menteri kita, saya unjurkan ekonomi digital. Kini tu semua tu.
He said this in his speech at the launching ceremony of the Sarawak Basic Necessities Contribution at the state level in Serian on Tuesday. Meanwhile, Abang Johari expressed confidence that the Sarawak Basic Necessities Assistance Initiative will help ease the burden of low-income households affected by the rising cost of living.
Kita telah memberi peruntukan sebanyak 460 juta yang kita gunakan untuk membantu masyarakat kita yang terkesan oleh kenaikan kos hidup. Dan tata cara kita untuk membantu masyarakat kita ialah melalui digital transaction.
A total of 564,099 SKAS recipients, or 63.6% of those eligible, have successfully registered with SP Global as of February 18. For the record, the Sarawak government has conducted engagement sessions from January 18 to March 9, 2025 across 98 locations in Sarawak to assist SKAS recipients in registering with SP Global, ensuring they are prepared to receive the assistance via their mobile phones.
Governor of Sarawak Tun Bin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar has expressed full support for Affin Group's commitment to providing inclusive and sustainable banking services in the region. In a statement, Tun Wan Junaidi emphasized that Affin Group's initiatives fully support Sarawak's economic development. He reiterated that close collaboration between the banking sector and the Sarawak government is essential to ensure continued economic growth and impactful benefits for the community. He made these remarks during a courtesy visit from Affin, led by Group President and CEO Datuk Wan Razli Abdullah, together with Affin Bank Berhad Chairman Datuk Agil Nat, at a hotel in Kuching on Tuesday. Now, Afin Bank Berhad will expand its presence in Sarawak with the addition of 6 new branches, bringing its total number of branches in the region to 14. The Group President and CEO of Afin Bank, Dr. Wan Razli Abdullah Wan Ali, said this expansion is part of the bank's commitment to enhancing its services and strengthening its presence in Sarawak.
Wan Razli revealed that Afin Bank currently operates 8 branches across Kuching, Sibu, Bintulu and Miri. He emphasized that Afin is dedicated to serving all market segments ranging from individual customers to corporate clients and small and medium enterprises (SMEs) through its financial services. He added that Afin Corporate Day will serve as a platform to showcase the bank's comprehensive financing and investment solutions tailored to empower businesses, investors and communities across Sarawak. The Sarawak government is now the largest single shareholder in Afin Bank, holding a 31.25% stake. This follows the government's acquisition of an additional 26% equity interest after signing a sale and purchase agreement with the Armed Forces Fund Board (LTAT) and boosted Holdings Berhad on September 27 last year.
Sarawak Economic Development Corporation (SEDC) has announced that the REMBUS hydrogen plant, set to begin operations next year, will be a key catalyst in the state's efforts toward a low-carbon public transportation system. Sarawak's Deputy Minister for Energy and Environmental Sustainability, Dr. Hazlan Abang Hipni, stated that the facility marks the first step toward clean transportation and plays a crucial role in Malaysia's net zero 2050 journey. According to Dr. Hazlan, the REMBUS hydrogen plant will support the 3 key routes of the Kuching Urban Transport System (KUTS) in Kuching, Semarahan and Santubong. In addition to powering KUTS operations with 38 autonomous rapid transit ART vehicles and 55 hydrogen buses, SEDC is also developing a network of Petros multi-fuel stations (MFS). These stations will provide not only conventional fuel but also electric vehicle EV charging and hydrogen refueling services. The first MFS in Darul Hana began operations in 2022, followed by MJC Batukawa, which is set to open by mid-year. Meanwhile, 4 more stations are planned in Sri Aman, Sibu, Bintulu and Miri, while locations such as Kanawit and Sungai Asap will receive EV charging facilities. Sarawak is also strengthening its position in the hydrogen industry through the Hornbill project with Japan and Hibiscus with South Korea, which will export green hydrogen to decarbonize the steel and energy industries. Additionally, SEDC is also exploring the production of sustainable aviation fuel (SAF) as part of the hydrogen value chain, aligning with the carbon offsetting and reduction scheme for international aviation (CORSIA), which will become mandatory for international flights by 2027. A Delta Airlines jet carrying 80 people crash-landed Monday at Toronto's main airport, flipping upside down upon impact. Officials confirmed at least 18 people were injured, but no fatalities were reported. Endeavour Air Flight 4819 en route from Minneapolis was attempting to land when the incident occurred. The cause remains unknown.
This is an active investigation. It's very early on. It's really important that we do not speculate. What we can say is the runway was dry and there was no crosswind conditions. We also want to give an update. We can now confirm that 18 injured passengers have been transported to the local area hospitals. We had 1 additional passenger recently transported to a hospital.
Earlier reports indicated 3 people were critically injured: Chow, a man in his 60s, and a woman in her 40s. All injured passengers, including those with minor wounds, were transported to hospitals by ambulance or helicopter. Meanwhile, dramatic footage from local broadcasts and social media showed passengers stumbling away from the overturned plane, shielding their faces from strong winds and blowing snow. Fire crews were also seen dousing the aircraft as smoke drifted from the fuselage, while passengers were still evacuating. Toronto Pearson Airport temporarily suspended all flights but resumed operations at approximately 5 p.m. local time. Wrapping up the Nightline, Israel's army has withdrawn from villages in southern Lebanon but remains stationed at 5 key locations despite a missed withdrawal deadline under a ceasefire agreement with Hezbollah. The ceasefire, in effect since November 27th, followed over a year of hostilities, including 2 months of intense conflict where Israel conducted ground operations.
Ahead of the deadline, Israel announced it will maintain troops in 5 strategic points near the border. On Tuesday, Defense Minister Israel Katz confirmed their presence, warning of action against any Hezbollah violations. Lebanon's army has been deployed in areas vacated by Israeli forces. Meanwhile, Hezbollah strongholds in southern and eastern Lebanon, as well as Beirut, suffered heavy damage from cross-border clashes. Hezbollah launched its attacks in support of Hamas, which has been at war with Israel in Gaza since Hamas's October 7, 2023 assault. The conflict has resulted in thousands of deaths in Lebanon, dozens in Israel, mass displacements on both sides, and significant losses to Hezbollah's leadership.
Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Handy Gui. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.